Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to Sports Talk with me, Recap. What's going on, man? I'm gonna go straight to it, man. Congrats to the Colorado Buffaloes for doing an amazing job. The 8-2 record, which is great. They have 2 games left of the season. They're playing on Saturday, the 23rd. They're playing Kansas. Kansas right now record they're 4-6 record. They're 1-4 on the road. It wouldn't matter for Colorado at this point. And then on Friday the 29th, they play on Oklahoma State, who's 3-7. They're also 1-4 on the road. With 2 games left for the season, those two games playing Kansas and Oklahoma State for the Buffaloes. They have 4-game running streak, which is good right now. And with the Big 12 conference, they're 6-1. They're tied with BYU. BYU's of course have a better record. But with a 9-1 overall, Colorado Buffaloes are 8-2 overall record. They're 4-1 on the road, 4-1 at home. The two losses, of course, it always have to do with the amount of sack they allow. You saw last year, Shedeur Sanders was sacked multiple times. And he led college football in terms of sacks because, of course, they didn't have any players. I think, but this year you see that he's still getting sacked, but they're I think they have better players on the offensive line, and I think next year the team will be better, right? The team will be better. Sure, of course, sure the center won't be there. He'll be in the NFL, which is what I'm alluding to right now. Deion Sanders have asked Tom Brady. Tom Brady's been working with Shedeur Sanders from the time he was at Jackson State. He looked up to Tom Brady since he was in high school. Shedeur Sanders, that is. So they always had a great relationship, trained together. So from his time at Jackson State, Shedeur Sanders has been training with Tom Brady. Now Tom Brady is the minority owner of the Raiders, Las Vegas Raiders, which would pose a big challenge. Of course, there's a few teams who already filed tampering charges against the Raiders because Tom Brady is a minority owner there. He's spending as much time with the Raiders, and Deion Sanders already made it clear where he wants his sons and Travis Hunter to go play for. Travis Hunter wants to stay in Denver. He would love for the Denver Broncos to draft him. But Shedeur Sanders, is either the New York Giants or the Las Vegas Raiders. But from what it's looking at right now, Las Vegas Raiders. Now, there's no path where the Raiders just say, let's say he wants to be drafted. Now he could say I'm not going to the draft, which he's already going to. But the message to a lot of teams: don't waste time picking him because this is a Raiders pick. So everything that they're doing, which is for the Raiders pick. You look at right now that team with the way it's constructed. So having Deion Sanders telling Tom Brady to come and help coach the offense for the playoffs for the first time in 2016, that team's irrelevant. Now can you imagine if they had better players on offense? They would be a lot better. Right, they will be a lot better. So no matter what game last year, you saw they were losing a couple of games. They were shooting themselves in the foot, and this year, they were able to they condensed a little bit. So in terms of the penalties, the dumb penalties that they were getting, they were able to reduce those penalties to not shoot themselves in the foot and give themselves an opportunity to remain in the games. Which is what you're seeing right now. Now you look at Travis Hunter, right? Travis Hunter, he averaged 12.3 yards per reception. So each time you target and per target, he averaged 12.3 yards per target, which is big time. So you're getting big time numbers from him. 12.3 yards per catch, which is a lot. 74 reception of the season. Now you're looking at 74 reception, and you say, wow, those are low numbers. But you gotta look at he was how hurt. And also, he played multiple positions, which is crazy, right? 74 reception for 911 yards. He could have had more yardage, but then you look at the not just the injury he had, I'm not saying playing multiple position, but then a few drop balls that he could have. But so far, 911 yards, 9 touchdowns, and then you rush one touchdown for one touchdown. You rush one for a touchdown, and then also you have 3 interception, which is 8 interception for his career in college football. So that those are great numbers for Travis Hunter, right? And then you have Shedeur Sanders. Shedeur Sanders is a QBR rating of 76.5, which is a good stuff for him. 3,222 yards already, right? And the kid has 13,415 yards for his career in college football. 27 touchdowns this year so far, 7 interceptions. Those 7 interceptions, a lot of those would have bounced. They bounced off someone else. But he rushed for 4. So 27 touchdown he threw, and then rushed for 4 touchdown, which is 17 rushing touchdown for his career. Which is those are big numbers. So looking at it, the Colorado Buffaloes to have a team like that, gearing up for the playoffs, they look dangerous in the playoffs. The amount of sack they give, they still give up a lot of sack, which is something that they gotta fix, right? So if they fix the amount of sack they give, and they're able to run the ball, and I think that next year you'll see a difference maker. You'll see a different Colorado Buffalo football because of the quarterback. They took away a quarterback from Ohio State, so they Brady not from, right? But if they don't have any that Shedeur Sanders, I don't think they will win anything. So you need somebody you need to fix our running game. The running game is atrocious. It looks bad. They can't do anything. So I think that next year you'll see a difference maker with the Colorado Buffaloes. You'll see what they do, which is a big thing, big step for them to step up to be able to compete. In the Big 12. Of course BYU was of course on top of that on top of the conference in the Big 12, but I don't think that BYU deserved that spot in terms of who they play. I think that from a matchup standpoint, the Colorado Buffaloes have played better team from a winning record. But either way, they're second. They tied in the conference for with a 6-1 record. They tied for second with they tied for first with BYU. But in terms of overall record, BYU have is a 9-1. They're 8-2, so which is a lot better for them. But still, to have with 2 games left of the season, to and both of those games at home sold out. What I mean? People are still calling, and they sold out. So this is going to be crazy. People told the school, hey, we will stand. They don't care about sitting. They will stand, and the stadium is packed. So the stadium is packed. So that's a big thing for them. And they haven't seen that much traction. Deion Sanders have done a lot for that region, and Airbnb, people have put their home for Airbnb, made a lot of money. Hotels have made a lot of money. Businesses have made a lot of money. They made millions of dollars. They're on pace to hit $1 billion already in terms of businesses. Business and cash, all that stuff. So which is great, man. Which is great. So we'll see what happens. If they're able to win a championship, right? You go to a bowl game, of course. Now at this point, they're guaranteeing this is it. They're 8-2 record. You have 2 games left of the season. 2 games left of the season. So they put themselves in that matchup to compete with the big boys. You win a bowl game. You win a championship. Wow, recruitment already big because having Deion Sanders a former player. You have multiple players, who wants to play for someone like that. Most of the college coaches are not. They never play football. They just talk them way to it. They work for someone who explain the X and O's to them. They hire the right people to be able to help them. But Deion Sanders, of course, he's doing everything. He told you guys his vision because for him to you took Jackson State to put Jackson State on the map. He put them on the map to make sure to make them relevant. And a lot of people were upset because he took a black institution, to the school's in the hood. Jackson State is in the hood, right? It's right there in the hood. They bring it into the players' cars, breaking into getting robbed. There's a lot of stuff, but he did a lot for them. They didn't even have running water at Jackson State. Deion Sanders was the one that helped him because of connection, right? Because of the connection he still have. Those guys were able to help him. Michael Schran helped him with suits. All the players have suits, tailored suits because of Michael Schran to make sure that all those kids have suits. The sneakers that these kids have right now on Colorado Buffalo, LeBron James has sent them gifts, sent them sneakers. So the sneakers they have, they still have. Michael Schran still helping. He helped Jackson State to get suits. He's helping Colorado Buffalo with those players with customized suits because of Deion Sanders. Jackson State Stadium. They didn't have a stadium back then. They have a real stadium now. The locker room was trash. Like I said, they did not have running water before Deion Sanders got there. Think about that. A football program, Jackson State, they didn't have running water, so there were no places for the players to even shower. So he called the Walmart, and the Walmart CEO who owned the Denver Broncos, that was able to help him build that locker room to make sure they have running water. So connection he was able to do that to put them, make them relevant, and they won a championship there. But now you see him with Colorado Buffalo with the stuff he's doing, which is big. But to have Tom Brady, who's already been working with Shedeur Sanders to make him the player that he is, poised, relax under pressure. It's a big time. It's a big time decision, big time thing for him to be able to do that, to be able to deliver on these things. But I know that, again, there's a lot of teams already filing tampering charges because against the Raiders because Tom Brady. Saying he's a minority owner, he shouldn't be associated himself with Shedeur Sanders. That's influence his decision to where he goes. That had nothing to do with Shedeur Sanders. His father already dictate where he's going. I mean, you see Eli Manning. Eli Manning was drafted by the Chargers, but his father said, "No, you're not going to go there." So he was able to swap with Phillip Rivers. To go to the Giants, and Phillip Rivers went to the Chargers, which was proven to be a great thing for both teams. Now Phillip Rivers would have loved to stay with the Giants to get a rings. He would have loved those rings, but hey, at the end of the day, you do what you do. When you're a great player, just like when you go to a job, you go to multiple interviews and different jobs, and then you say, hey, what? This is where I'm comfortable with. This is where I want to go, and you decide where you want to go, and that's all it is to it. You know what I mean? That's all it is to it. So they were able to do that, and they're successful at it. So you dictate where you want to go when you interview, when you job hunting, multiple job call you. You dictate where you want to go, and it's the same measure. Like there's no difference to say. People say, "Oh, why would you do that?" Well, you had other job offers. Well, you didn't go there. You picked the one that was paying you more money, and sometimes it had nothing to do with the money. It's just how things are, your comfort level, right? We always praying God for a better job, but we don't pray for a good environment, a good culture, and sometimes the environment is not that good. You know what I mean? It's trash. So and sometimes the environment is great, but the money's not. So you got to pick. But when you find both of them, this is you gotta pick it. But I'm saying for Shedeur Sanders with what he's doing right now already, 2 games left for the season. The kid already have 13,415 yards total for his career. You know what I mean. So QB already in the 77, which is pretty good. 3,200 yards, 27 touchdown passing, 4 rushing, which is 17 for his career since he's been in college. Right, he could have done more, but he wants to build the team. He wants to help the team, to get better. So right now, this is a great thing. So so as a fan, I love to see great things happening for for both teams. Colorado playing Buffalo. You know, they're playing Kansas State. They're playing Oklahoma State. They're playing Kansas and Oklahoma State. Those 2 games left, and both games are home games for them, and both teams are 1-4 away. They did, 4-6 record for Kansas and 3-7 for Oklahoma State, but it didn't matter because Colorado Buffalo proved to the world. They shocked the world. They proved them that they belong, and that's something that you gotta give credit to what they're doing, right? No matter what's going on, you gotta be happy to. You can be a hater all you want to. Don't be a hater, dude. You can be a hater all you want to, but what they're doing, what they're able to accomplish, you gotta give credit to them. You gotta give props to them because they're doing a great job, and they're gonna continue to do a great job, man. So I'm happy for that. For them, sky's the limit. Now, we'll see if the NFL allow Tom Brady to be able to be on the sideline as a coach when he's a minority owner for an NFL team that's potentially going to draft the player that they want. That's on the team he's coaching. He's coaching them anyway unofficially, but now to make it official as an offensive coordinator, calling plays, and it's gonna be tough. Anyway, man, sports talk. Like, subscribe, and share, man. I appreciate the love, man. Peace out.